I wear my sunglasses at night so I can. Oh, well, mine is Fox 9 till they get 9-bit Fox. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry, glasses. Welcome to another episode of Star Wars: The Forces of Evil. This one being the SNubbed Club and Stranger Danger, which I'm really kind of liking this season. I'm really liking this. Like, again, the Battle for Muni, I'm going to have a three-dimensional doors video on that hopefully soon. But, watching the Battle for Muni, it's alright, but it really didn't give me anything I was kind of that much excited about. Heck, I even feel like they killed off Toffee way too easily. But maybe Toffee will come back, hopefully. But, this is honestly really good. I like this. One, I kind of felt, and I didn't say this about the last episode, it kind of sucks that Marco leaves, because I wanted Marco to be a main part of being in Muni. Again, to have kind of a flip version of the last two seasons of Star Versus, except now Marco is basically kind of the fish out of water in this crazy world, and so are all of us. But instead of that, we actually have just more character development with Star, which I'm not too much against. I'm not against. I'm really not against. So basically, the first one, the SNubbed Club, basically what people thought was actually a vision of the past. Turns out, no, it's not. It actually is happening continuous, I guess, right after the last episode. Even though there is kind of that whole bit of like, okay, where is Glossary then in this episode? But then again, this is probably an episode that can be placed anywhere and probably still fits, as long as it's after Marco leaves. But, so basically they're having this thing called the Silver Bell Ball, where each of the heirs to these kingdoms, which is like 8 kingdoms, which now that I think about it, in the book they showed, I keep bringing this goddamn book up because it gives me like, it has some freaking info in here. Because let's see, there's the Cloud Kingdom, Butterfly Kingdom, Pigeon Kingdom, Johnson Kingdom, Luciternator Kingdom, Castle Avery's 2. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kingdoms. But like there was like 8 kingdoms in this, so I don't know, maybe they're from alternate dimensions. But so basically, when they go to this place, they have all the kids from all the heirs of all these kingdoms come together, and they're all supposed to dance together, show that they're all, together, united. And even though, like, the Spider Bite Kingdom, which is freaking what the fudge, they're just bit by spiders. Spider Bite, which also, FYI, I learned this from Harmontown, if you put a flashlight right up to your eyes and look to where spiders are, their eyes reflect like cats. I haven't done it myself, but I've heard it's terrifying. But in any case, so they're basically all the kids come together. Tom comes in late, like has sunglasses on, and like Star goes, sunglasses at night. Also, Star's cousin was their cousin Rock. Kingdom. They like even see that in some kingdoms are making fun of the Butterfly Kingdom, like kingdom taken over by rats. It also turns out that Tom and Star were dating last year. So basically, Tom seems to be ignoring Star and starts picking other people to dance with, and then Ponyhead, which I kind of at least feel like Ponyhead is a little bit more tolerable, or at least she's being better written in these episodes, because she doesn't seem as crappy as she does in the last two seasons. She actually feels kind of like, okay, I can understand why these two are kind of friends. Instead of seeing her just being an a-hole to Marco, we actually are seeing her being still an a-hole a little bit, but still a friend to Star, which I actually kind of really like. Like them talking and stuff like that, and like, but even though Ponyhead still is Ponyhead, so she says, "Oh, he's club snubbing you. It means that he likes you, but like he's trying to ignore you because you're gonna want to go after him." So then Star tries to do the same thing with everyone else. This then leads to the parents getting really like the parents between the hallucinator Tom's parents, or the father, Tom's father, who is just a regular human, and mother is freaking Trigon. Or if not Trigon, Jesus, she's at least Trigon's sister. Because holy heck, I'm like, that's Trigon. No, it's a demon, but still, I'm actually like, that makes sense. Raven has 3 eyes when she turns all Trigon. No, she has like 6 eyes. Yeah. So but in any case, so Trigon, so they start dancing. Of course, like they're like the last dance, but Star chooses to dance with the guy who talks on the microphone instead, and Tom seems all sad, looks at Star all sad and walks away, and Star just walks, like, no, you don't get to do sad eyes at me, which also, the Kings start fighting, but you don't get to do sad eyes at me, because you were club snubbing me, and Tom's like, what do you mean club snubbing? He's like, you know, when you did it, it's like, no, I was trying to be nice, because I learned from that, from the Ballad of Star, that you're with Marco, and Star's like, oh my god, I'm not with Marco, which, like, he's like, I'm not with Marco. We're just friends. That is it. And Tom goes, really? He goes, Star's like, that's not the point. I'm like, okay, that's a funny joke. And Star and Tom then even gets angry and goes, like Marco said, Star says, Star goes, you should just be nice or whatever. And Tom's like, I don't know how. I thought this was how you be nice. And throws like a fireball at the carriage, and then like the fight happens and Star goes, and like basically they like the two kind of basically say like they won't get together or something like that, but then Star says we should probably dance and for so that they don't kill everyone, so that the dads don't fight each other, and they go, alright, fine, and they start dancing, and it's honestly kind of really epic. It's cool seeing the two dance with like the fire and then like the star magic with butterflies coming off her feet, which kind of reminded me of Okami when like Okami walks and you see like the trail of grass growing behind her. And it's freaking like something like that. It's freaking cool. And it's cool seeing the dance and the music sounds awesome and like it just starts like something very ambiotic ambiotic. I made up that word. I'm probably not, but I don't know. Ambiotic as like they're dancing stuff like it's freaking awesome. And then you see like from that little bit of stuff, I can at least, and from like the arguing and everything, I can at least see chemistry there. And even towards the end, where they start looking at each other's eyes and feeling like, yeah, they do still have chemistry. That feels good. Again, instead of just going straight up, Marco and Star should get together. No, now it's like, all right, let's see how Tom and Star actually could work if those two actually did try to go together. And like, that's awesome. This is more what I wanted, more character. Because what holds our attention, at least for me, what holds my attention to these stories is, what holds my attention from Adventure Time, Rick and Morty, Steven Universe, is, yeah, the story and the mystery behind the story, but also that is mainly the characters, their development, how they act, who they are. That's what holds your attention. That's what holds at least my attention. That's what makes me like these stories, and this is no exception. I liked this. This is exploring like their relationship, how they could, be seen as being together, and I like that. And basically, like I love Moon's like shaking the thing, like shaking the bell, like very quickly, like to say, "Stop dancing, you idiots! Stop dancing!" It was awesome. I loved it. And also, then Tom said maybe later we could get a corn shake together because they have all corn. And Star's like, "I love you," and I'm just thinking, I know there's a whole thing about corn, but like, you guys have magic. Why do you guys even really need corn? Can't you just, and the kingdom eats cupcakes! Cupcake rainbows! Like, why? I don't know. But yeah, so then that's awesome. I liked that bit. I liked seeing that chemistry. And again, I could see that happening more. I like that. I like Tom and Star a little bit more now than Tom and Marco. Oh. But then the next episode, which is Stranger Danger, which Star is taking care of the effed up in the head Glossaric, who is saying Globgore a lot of times, which might come up to something later on. Maybe it's like a Hodor kind of thing. And he's pulling Star around while Star has him on a leash. Also has a bib that says Mommy's Little Monster, which I thought, like, that's a joke against Daddy's Little Monster from Harley Quinn Suicide Squad. Funny. But yeah, like, Star goes to this rose garden outside when Glossary pulls her out there, and there's a girl who looks a lot like Eclipse, who has the cheek spades and, like, rubs Glossary's, like, gem, and he, like, calms down, and, like, the two kind of, you know, they're talking, they're kind of, I guess, kind of forming a relationship a bit, not relation, like a friendship kind of thing. And immediately I thought, holy crap, it's the cheat girl from the first episode! Which maybe it still is. Maybe Eclipse goes back through time or something. But yeah, like, and it turns out, maybe it is, maybe it's not, but it turns out it's actually Eclipse! And we finally saw it because Eclipse says, well, you should go check that out there. And Star goes, are you doing anything later? And goes, well, yeah, I have kind of a previous engagement. Moon busts in with the Grand Council. Grand Council comes in and goes, Eclipse! Holds her down. Star's like, what the fuck is going on? And goes, that's Eclipse, the Dark One. She's like, really? So I guess Eclipse just broke out because I think it would make more sense that, like, they think it's Eclipse, but it's actually the girl with the spades thing, and she's actually related to Eclipse. But yeah, then basically Star goes through, like, this whole process where they try to figure out if she's evil or not. Hekapoo's there, which, heck yeah, Hekapoo, as well as the rest of the council. The council are all giving their own kind of bit of screen time as they're trying to figure out if Star's evil now or not. And then, like, Star says, like, what exactly did Eclipse do? What did she do that was so bad? And they go, she left home with a monster. And I'm just like, wow, you guys are really racist, aren't you? and saying that she messed with the natural order of things, and that she learned dark spell magic, and it's like, but there was no real reason why she was up. She never, like, blew, like, starting that. Did she blow up a town? No. Did she eat babies? No. Then why was she crystallized? And yeah, it's the question, just like, that seems like, hopefully the writers can pull this off. But yeah, other than that, that's kind of a weak thing. Like, she left home with a monster. That's it. Which, the monster looked even like Trigon also now that I think about it. But yeah, and not to mention, the Lucinator family, technically, doesn't the demon lady count as a monster? Is she married a human? Or possibly a human? I think he's a human because he had like an Earth name. I can't remember what it was though. I think it was like Michael or something. But this then leads to the council saying, well, we're still going to crystallize her. They leave. Star busts out, gets her one with Glossaric, chases down him, blocks the crystal beam or whatever that starts shooting around, shoots the crystal guy in the butt, and shoots the guy in the butt and has crystals growing out of his butt. He goes, no, I have crystals growing out of mine! And then it cuts off, so I assume he was not going to say butt or rear, but something that rhymes with sass. But yeah, then Star basically says that she should have a trial, and they go, alright, fine, if only because, and Star even brings up more points like, she didn't do anything evil. You even went to her to get magic, but she never came to you for it. And Moon's like, alright, fine, we're going to have a trial just to make sure that you understand she's evil. And he goes, alright, fine. But they leave and Star says, well, can't you put her somewhere else? And they're like, and Eclipse says, I always like the roses, because she talked about this rose tower that she used to live in, and she's apparently living in there. The place is run down. I love the part where Star walks in there and sees, what is it? What in rodents is that? Turns to the bed, is like these weird Harry Potter-like bugs eating the bed. I was like, what the fuck? It's freaking amazing. But Eclipse says that, like, Star tries to interrogate her, saying, like, are you evil? And goes, well, if I was, I wouldn't tell you, and stuff like that. And Star says, how can you live here? And And Eclipse goes, well, that's not the most important thing about this room. She opens the window, shows Star the beauty of the rose garden, and like, oh. And they kind of have a nice moment looking off, I guess, niece and aunt. And that's where the episode ends. So I guess next is going to be the trial of Eclipse and stuff like that, which will air the day after this, which will be the day, well, a day after me recording this, which will be the day before this video is uploaded, which then means that this will then upload that one day, probably. I think I'll just upload the Coco video 2 days after and upload these two videos back to back. That actually makes more sense than I think about it. That way then I can be caught up tomorrow to then upload that video. I guess, I don't freaking know. But in any case, tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching the trim videos that I've done. Links are on my Facebook, links are on there somewhere. Again, I really like this. This season so far is shaping up to be one of the better ones. So far, the episodes that I've seen, other than maybe the Battle for Muni, which really isn't a movie, it's just the first couple episodes, which aren't even all that great. They're fine, but it is kind of just like, okay, if you're going to call it the Battle for Muni and call it the Star versus movie, you should probably actually make it a movie instead of just separate episodes. That way you can then just later on have that episodes broken up and shown through different parts. It's just kind of, it's like you're trying to trick us, and that's kind of stupid. But yeah, the episode was fun. These episodes were good. I like them more than Eclipse. Again, we are going like, okay, why is Eclipse exactly arrested or crystallized? Because again, we really haven't gotten a good reason why she is. And Star, and again, I like the whole thing because Star and Tom actually kind of have some chemistry, and that's kind of really cool. I don't know. But tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Show videos that I've done. Links are on Facebook. Videos are on there somewhere. Thank you for watching. Share the videos. And we will see you later. Turn off video. Timeth noweth. Go! Men in Black won't let you remember.